Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us for this Coronavirus HQ update. I'm Jordan Fremstad. We begin with the latest coronavirus numbers. La Crosse County has reported 20 or more new cases each of the last 7 days. New cases are being reported at this time in both Eau Claire and Monroe counties. Vernon County also reporting new cases. Wisconsin health officials have confirmed a little more than 25,000 cases and 745 deaths from the virus. More than 19,500 people in the state have recovered. With La Crosse County's coronavirus cases continuing to grow, contact tracing is becoming much more critical. This is a process that tracks someone who may have recently come in contact with someone infected by the virus, but the job can be a tedious one, and those being tracked down may not respond.
There are examples of individuals who are confirmed cases and don't want to speak with us, individuals that are contacts and don't want to speak with us. We are doing everything we can to make sure that they get that message.
Rumbalski says the health department has 13 contact tracers staffed. She adds they are currently working on bringing in more contact tracers over the next couple of days. In Minnesota, nearly 33,500 people have tested positive for COVID-19 and nearly 1,400 people have died. More than 29,000 people around the state have recovered. 3 new cases are being reported in Houston County. And in Iowa, over 26,300 people have tested positive. 688 deaths are being reported in the state from the virus, and more than 16,400 have recovered from the virus. The Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction has released an 83-page handbook filled with guidelines for schools to prepare for the safe reopening of schools this fall. The guidelines touch on different scenarios for students to re-enter the classroom, use social distancing, and learn virtually. Superintendents are responding to the guidelines, including Onalaska School District Superintendent Todd Anthony.
Education is an essential function of society. And we know from feedback from our parents, our students, and our staff from their experience last spring that remote learning is not the way that learning takes place the best.
Although the document outlines what schools should do for the safety of students, it doesn't specify what will happen to the kids who are learning from home most of the week. To view a full list of scenarios for the fall, you can head to our website at news8000.com. White House Coronavirus Task Force members Dr. Anthony Fauci and CDC Director Robert Redfield are set to testify before Congress today. It comes as 25 states report an increase in average daily cases in the last 2 weeks. In Texas, the governor promises a harder line on social distancing at bars and restaurants, but there are no plans yet to shut down or slow reopening. Maria Villarreal reports from Dallas.
COVID-19 is now spreading at an unacceptable rate in Texas.
Governor Greg Abbott warns that while shutting down the state is the last option, it's not out of the question.
If those spikes continue, additional measures are going to be necessary.
Statewide, the number of Texans hospitalized with coronavirus rose nearly 60% in the last week alone, while new cases and the rate of positive tests roughly doubled from May to June. Stephen Love is the president of the Dallas-Fort Worth Hospital Council.
We've got in a 19-county area about 950 COVID-19 patients in our hospital.
How does that compare to where we were even a month ago?
It's about a 50% increase.
As cases and hospitalizations climb, mayors and county judges have begun implementing mandatory mask orders, including Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner.
Our numbers are moving in the wrong direction.
Dr. Peter Hoditz, dean of Baylor's National School of Tropical Medicine, warns Houston could be headed towards a situation he calls apocalyptic.
If the numbers continue to accelerate as they've been the last few days, we could be looking at a situation that resembles New York City.
The spike in COVID hospitalizations is putting some frontline workers and their families at risk.
I was kind of hoping, maybe it's just a cold or something.
Kayla Cordova, her brother Josh, and her parents, Beth and Ray, are all nurses from Dibble, Texas. Kayla says she was the first to fall ill after treating a COVID patient. Then her parents and her 3 siblings all tested positive. Her mother, Beth, was even hospitalized.
I honestly, truly felt like I did not know if I was going to be able to come out of it to even be able to come home.
What do you say to those people that say, the state is open, everything's good?
A lot of people need to take it seriously. I don't wish this on my worst enemy, and it's at least 10 times worse than the flu.
Meanwhile, the one-time epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak, New York City, has moved into phase 2. That means that restaurants have outdoor seating available to them. Retailers are now open with limited capacity on customers. We also see barbershops and salons open, which I'm sure makes everybody with that coronavirus hair very excited. However, there are some very strict guidelines on masks and social distancing. Mireya Villarreal, CBS News, Dallas, Texas.
California shattered its single-day record for most new coronavirus cases Monday with more than 6,000 new cases. The previous record was 4,515. Statewide hospitalizations have also reached record levels. We want to thank you so much for joining us for this coronavirus update, and we hope to see you tonight at 5, 6, and 10. Have a great day.